Look, guys, I made a thing.
Can I go to the victory party tonight?
It's insane. Hey guys, GTV News for Gamers here, and wow, what a weekend it's been. The C4 Central Canada Comic Con was this weekend. I went with my cousin and his friends. We had a blast. It was crazy, and as you can see, I'm now officially a guardian of mainframe. Not really, it's just a reboot pin, but it was $5. That was great. I'm going to do a separate video about the convention itself, but first, the pickups. Now this is a combination of 3 different trips I've done. One to Value Village, one was the Retro Gamers Project, or the Warehouse Project, which we did down at Mulvey's Flea Market on the 2nd floor. We raised over $1,000 for the cadets. I'm very proud of all of us in their group. And third, of course, is Comic Con, so let's start with Value Village. I believe this guy was about $3.99, $4.99, all of them were. And it's Transformers Generations Sergeant Cup. Very, very nice figure. Turns into an awesome truck. A great update on the G1 Cup figure. But one of the things I want to comment is that I think Value Village's toy prices have been slowly creeping up. It's very disturbing to see them go from $1.99 to $2.99 up to $3.99 to like $4.99. There's going to be a Value Village rant video coming in the future. Stay tuned for that if you want to see me get a little bit more than mildly miffed. And of course, Warpath, who was along the same price points. It is his nipple cannon! I always thought that was kind of funny. Not as funny as Erector, but still pretty funny. Oh, G1 Transformers. And of course, figure I've been after for a while, the Reveal the Shield Strafe. With his hand swords. Pretty cool. Voyager class. I believe this one was the highest price one at $4.99. So not bad for $5. Now, I also took a trip to my local thrift store and found plenty of goodies. First up is this. This is actually, I think, what was that stupid Radikai Show trading card game box, but basically what it holds is a bunch of DC Comics versus series trading cards. As you can see in there. At first I thought they were Marvel trading cards from the Versus system, because those are the ones I used growing up when I actually did play the game very briefly with friends. But no, these are actually DC ones, and they're all Batman related. And of course we have a hollow Joker card. Ooh, shiny. And, here are the actual, cards themselves. You got your plot twist cards, your character cards, equipment, location, whatever. One of these days I would love to do a video on the Versus system card game. It was a great card game while it lasted, and I had a lot of fun. And of course, for 75 cents, all of that, it also came with the Quick Start setup rules and the advanced rulebook. As well, I also found some Kid Icarus Uprising cards along with those. Palutena. Palutena. The Fortune Bow. Yeah, Fortune Bow. The 3-headed Hydra. We just call it a Hydra. I don't think that's the trademark name. And Magnus, who was an assist trophy in Smash 3DS and Wii U, I believe. So, that was the thrift store pickups, all of them. And now we're moving on to the Warehouse Project stuff. Oh. Of course, I'm being scatterbrained and forgetting a couple. $1. This was from, I believe, 2014? Yeah, 2014. All new Marvel Now, Avengers number 25. Very cool cover. Haven't read this one yet, but it looks like it should be fun. So, for $1, I'm not going to pass up an Avengers comic. Along with what I believe to be a Chinese bootleg, or Korean bootleg version of Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen. I honestly don't know why I bought this, but it's only $1.60. This was really scratched and I had to clean it. And this is a replacement DVD case, so you know what? This is the worst movie I've ever seen. But maybe I'll get some funny English subtitles out of it, I don't know. Worth a watch. Now on to the... There's another one. FX Fighter for the PC. This one's a little loose, so I'm just going to take it out and show you.
I have no problem going after anyone with everything we've got. But if we start kicking down the doors of average citizens and policing through fear,
Yeah, I don't know if you can see on there, but there's some scratches on here. Always interested in collecting classic PC games from the 90s. A groundbreaking game in War Waste of One declares PC Gamer May 1995. 8 great fighters, 8 proud civilizations, and a champion who wants to destroy them all. So the screenshots kind of remind me of that canceled Super Nintendo game, FX, what was it, Super FX Fighter? Which was going to use the Super FX chip. Basically, it was going to be like a virtual fighter. But then I guess Sega made Virtual Fighter and was like, well, now we're just going to accuse of copying us, and we got console wars and whatnot, so we'll just throw it. Just go make Star Fox 2. Oh wait, Nintendo 64's coming out? Okay, let's cancel that. I don't know, just give it to that guy. Somebody's going to dump the ROM. What do you mean you dumped the ROM? What do you mean it's a reproduction cartridge? We're losing money on a game that we never even released, so why do we even care? Let's go make Star Fox Zero, guys! And then the Warehouse Project. Picked this up from my good buddy Nate. You know Nate. Thrift Followers, BFG Reviews. Dude's awesome. $3. Look at this little cute guy. Armadillomon was his name? It's been a while since I've seen Digimon Season 2. Probably because it sucked, aside from a few episodes. But it's kind of like one of those Micro Machine Mighty Max Polly Pocket bases. It opens up inside and it's got spider webs and stuff for some reason. It's weird. I didn't know a Digimon looked like that on the inside. Still really cool. There's a bit of posability in his feet, his arms, nothing in the head or the tail. The tail kind of wiggles, but still, $3 Digimon figure. Not gonna pass it up. And also, this was free with that, the January 1985 edition of GamePro magazine. With those from Jim 2 on the cover. Look at that. I love these. The H-Master on the back. I remember that movie. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Here's some Butthead, showing off some fun stuff. Super Return of the Jedi, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends. I miss video stores. Mega Man X2, one of my favorite SNES games of all time. I love that game. Wish I had the physical card. Someday. Oh, Wing Commander 3, starring Mark Hamill. And funny enough, right beside it, Star Wars Arcade for the 32X. It's crazy. Sorry about that, guys. The memory card of the camera ran out. Anyway, let's get right back into it. So the last two I want to show you from the Warehouse Project are a couple of Famicom games. I've recently gotten into Famicom collecting, but I still need a converter for my NES, but hopefully I'll get one with that nice 31-in-1 cartridge. Who knows? So we have Double Dragon 3, the Sacred Stones, better known as the it's known as the Rosetta Stone in Japan. I shouldn't say better known, because it's better known as the Sacred Stones in North America. Really cool artwork on the front, and I don't even know what that says on the back, but it should be cool. I like that the Famicom games had different colored cartridges, whereas every official NES game here was either gray or, in the case of Zelda 1 and 2, gold. But at least the unlicensed games had multicolored cards. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing with me. I think it's because I was raised on Game Boy, and those had different colored cards for games like the Pokemon games and stuff. It's been fascinating. I think that's one of the reasons I enjoy collecting on 64 too. Anyway, so Dragon Quest. I have this on the NES as Dragon Warrior, and that version I can know what I'm doing. This I'm not going to know anything, so learning Japanese is going to be in my future, for sure. But these were only $3 a piece from a very nice vendor. And it's always nice to have more games in the collection, especially, you know, dirt cheap Famicom games, because I think the North American version of Double Dragon 3, I haven't seen it in a while, but I think it goes for about $20. So $3 for this, I'm not going to complain, like, at all. So that ends the Warehouse Project. Now let's move on to comics. So first up, I picked up these two figures. Here is Imperfect Cell, second form from Dragon Ball Z, the least impressive of the Cell forms. I already have a Perfect Cell figure, so what's this on the leg? It says DBZ 10-year anniversary. Huh, these were put out by Jakks Pacific in 2003. Wow. Interesting. I guess this must be a re-release then. But he was only, I think, $4? Yeah, and he's got a nice posable little tail, stinger on the end. Some nice posability in the ankles, and the legs and the knees, the elbows, even wrist swivels. Waist. Really love the Jacks. Really love the old DVC figures. They had a lot of great articulation. And check it out. Battleized Andross from Power Rangers in Space, minus the Battleized armor. It's still really cool. I don't have a single in-space Ranger figure yet, so I might as well start with the leader. Don't know what the light up with the clear translucent chest is for. Maybe there's a light up feature with the armor, but I'm not sure. The legs are kind of wonky. It's hard to get into a good pose, but no. Always nice to have more Power Rangers in the collection. Speaking of Power Rangers, I picked these up on Sunday, the last day of the convention. These were $7 for both of them. The Samurai Beetle Zord, which is part of the Zord Builder collection. There's more now that I can do because I love the Zord Builder line, but so far I've only had 3 Zords, 3 Megazords, and 1 Cycle that work with it, so now I have 2 Auxiliary Zords. And of course there's more to collect now with Super Mega Force and Dino Charge. It's just a matter of finding this stuff, because once it's out of stores, it's out of stores. So very nice. He has a, if I can just take his legs off, he has a gimmick where if you spin him, his head moves. You can attach him basically like that onto the Megazord like a drill arm. And then we have the Tiger Zord. I call him the Tiger Drill Zord, just so it's not confused with the regular white Tiger Zord. And he's basically, he's got a thing where he rolls around. And these drills do spin, but the legs are in the wrong positions right now. This can become a helmet. The tail becomes, I'll show you. Tail becomes a little thingy for the head. Pop that on. Pop it on. Pop on. Get in the hole. Get in the peg. Good boy. That looks very nice. And I also picked up some Pokemon cards. These were 25 cents a piece. I think I spent $5.25 on all these, so I think that equated to like 26. There's a lot of good ones in here, including, anybody remember this classic? Koga's Ninja Trick. That was actually a Buddhism symbol in the Japanese version, but it looked like a swastika. Fun fact, the swastika is actually an inverted Buddhist symbol that means peace, but when the Nazis took it and inverted it, it became a symbol for hate, so this card had to be censored here in North America. Kinda sucks. But a lot of these are cards that I don't think I own, or if I do own, they're probably in that old Pokemon collection out in the garage. But I love picking up old Pokemon cards. There's even a Broxia. Because I really liked Fennekin this generation, so I had to pick that one up. 25 cents, why not go wild? And, since I recently got a Game Gear in the past few months, I decided to pick up a new Game Gear game. This was marked at $10, but I talked them down to 5 on Saturday. That is Iron Man Exo Metal War in Heavy Metal. This was an interesting game because it was a crossover between Marvel and Valiant Comics, who were rivals at the time. It was published, but I guess it's because Acclaim owned Valiant Comics, so it was easy for them to make this game. I played it for a little bit, and it's pretty fun. It came out in 1996, so it's probably one of the last Game Gear games ever released. And a couple Super Famicom games. First up is Gundam F91 Formula War 20122. It's a strategy RPG, similar in style to Super Godzilla, if you know that game, starring Gundams, and I assume it is based on one of the Gundam series. I don't think I've ever seen the F91 anime, if there is one. I'm a little rusty on my Gundam knowledge, so cut me some slack. I played this for a little bit, and I managed to do alright. I have no idea what the story is, but I got the basic system battle down. I got blown up because the enemy is just so cheap. The game has a very steep learning curve and difficulty from what I can tell, because I actually watched someone play an English patch of it, and it's still a very difficult game. But for $3, why not? And I had this game, the English version, as a kid, SimCity 2000. Now, I can't read what's going on in this one at all, but I'm pretty sure my memory will come back to me and I'll figure it out. It's just nice to have it back and to have no Super Famicom games. In case you're wondering, yes, I did take out those tabs in the back of my SNES, so that now I can play Super Famicom games. So happy. Next on my list are the Super Kratoden games. And the last of the video game pickups. Grab this at Planet of Sounds booth, check them out. $4, Mortal Kombat Armageddon for the Wii. I already have it for the PS2. I figured might as well. Can't go wrong with Mortal Kombat. Disc is in the Wii, so I'm playing it now. This was also $5 from their booth. Transformers Animated, Transform and Roll Out. This is basically a DVD of the premiere episodes plus 2 shorts. I love Transformers Animated when it was airing. The last Transformers series to air on YTV in Canada. Little known fact. Bit of smudges on the disc, but that's nothing. You should play fine. Zero Suit Samus Amiibo. $30. I think it's pretty overpriced, but she's currently sold out, and I'm not waiting around to get my main in Smash Bros. She's my second main. Mega Man here is my first. So yay, I have both my mains. And I just picked this up tonight. My mom and I were down at the M&M's convenience store. They rent videos from Video King. And as you can see, this is a property of Video King sticker on the back. Afro Samurai Resurrection, starring Sam Jackson and Mark Hamill of all people. I was surprised. Disc is in perfect shape. That's very uncommon for these. Beautiful artwork in the insert cover. Can't wait to watch this. $3.99, awesome to find. Definitely not an anime for the kids. Most animes aren't. But those are the pickups. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos in the future. And like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. You know, whatever it is. It's up to you, man. I'm going to tell you what I'm not in my place. See you guys next time. Stay geeky, my friends.